Have you ever gone to bed exhausted, but the moment your head hits the pillow, your mind turns on? Your body is tired, your thoughts are racing. You shift positions, you grab your phone just for 5 minutes, and suddenly it's been almost an hour. The next day feels the same. Brain fog, irritability, low energy, and that quiet question in the background, why can't I sleep properly? Maybe it's not insomnia. Maybe it's something far more common and far more invisible. Today, you're going to understand what's actually sabotaging your sleep, even if you're doing it every single day without realizing it. And by the end of this video, you'll know the simple shift that can completely transform your nights. There's a popular myth. I can use my phone before bed. It doesn't affect me. The truth is, your brain doesn't work based on opinion. It works based on light. Blue light from screens, phones, TVs, tablets, sends a direct signal to your brain. It's still daytime. And if it's still daytime, your body delays melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone that tells your system it's safe to power down. Without it, your nervous system stays alert. But it's not just the light, it's the content. News, social media, short-form videos, endless scrolling. Every swipe triggers dopamine. Every novelty keeps your brain curious. And curiosity is the opposite of sleep. In a few minutes, I'll explain why even people who turn off their screens early can still sabotage their sleep. But first, there's something even deeper happening. Another myth. As long as I get 8 hours, I'm fine. Not exactly. Your brain thrives on predictability. It regulates hormones, body temperature, and energy levels based on rhythm. When you sleep at different times every night, midnight on Monday, 2 a.m. on Tuesday, and 11 p.m. on Saturday, your internal clock loses its anchor. Imagine resetting your time zone every day. That's what you're doing to your body. Sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about consistency. And here's something most people don't realize. Even small daily variations create something called social jet lag. You may physically be at home, but biologically, you're in another time zone. If this insight resonates with your journey here at WellState, consider subscribing. This channel isn't just about productivity, it's about sustainable mental health and long-term well-being. Now, there's a third silent disruptor that almost no one takes seriously, and it might be the most damaging of all. Have you noticed how often people say, I watch something to relax? But distraction isn't the same as relaxation. When you consume intense shows, emotional videos, online debates, or anything that triggers strong reactions before bed, your nervous system doesn't interpret that as rest. It interprets it as activation. Even if your body is still, your brain is reacting. Heart rate subtly increases. Cortisol rises. Alertness stays online. And here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not just what you do before bed. It's the emotional state you carry into the night. In a moment, I'll show you how to break this cycle without supplements, hacks, or complicated routines. Sleep doesn't begin when you lie down. It begins hours earlier. If you want deeper nights, you need a landing zone for your brain. Dimmer lights, lower stimulation, consistent timing, a repeated wind-down ritual. Your brain learns through repetition. If every night follows the same pattern, lights down, screens away, calm activity, slower breathing, your body starts recognizing the signal. It's safe to power off. This isn't about rigid discipline. It's about respecting your biology. You're not weak because you can't fall asleep. You're asking your brain to do something it wasn't designed to do under constant stimulation. And when you understand that, something shifts. You stop blaming yourself, and you start adjusting your environment. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's emotional regulation. It's cognitive clarity. It's protection against anxiety, irritability, and burnout. When you protect your sleep, you protect your mind. What's destroying your sleep may not be a complex disorder. It may simply be the accumulation of invisible daily habits. Too much light, too much inconsistency, too much stimulation. But here's the empowering part. Small adjustments, repeated intentionally, rewire your nervous system. From this point forward, you have two choices: keep fighting the night or learn to work with it. If you want to understand why your body can feel exhausted while your mind refuses to slow down, watch our next video, Silent Insomnia, when your body is tired but your mind won't stop. That's your next step in your journey with WellState.